Hello, this is Mark Reagan from Christ Church in Moscow. And in this video, I'll introduce our hymn of the month for April 2024, Isaiah Mighty Seer in Days of Old. As I said in another video, Martin Luther was not radical when it came to liturgical reform. The main problem with medieval worship was that it was done in Latin, a language that only the educated could understand. Salvation and all the means of grace are for all Christians, and all Christians are called to give God praise from the heart. And so, vernacular worship was needed. As I've mentioned in another video, Luther translated the Latin Mass into German and replaced chant with metrical paraphrases of text. One section of the historical Mass is the Sanctus. The words of the Sanctus are adapted from Isaiah 6:3. Holy, holy, holy is the Lord of hosts. Heaven and earth are full of your glory. Luther expands the text to include Isaiah's whole vision, where he sees God enthroned in the temple, with his expansive train leaving no room to stand. Isaiah peers up to see the flight of six-winged seraphs covering face and feet in the presence of God's majesty. In dialogue, they declare God's holiness to each other, and the room tremors at their voices. Smoke from the consuming fire fills the lofty space. In declaring the glorious God, a glorious scene is depicted, and this is something Luther didn't want German Christians to miss. The thrice spoken, "Holy is God, the Lord of Sabaoth," is the refrain of the song. The Hebrew word Sabaoth is not a corruption of the word Sabbath, but rather means hosts or armies. It is a word depicting God's might. I like to offset this refrain by first holding the word Lord right before it, and secondly, singing the refrain louder and growing in volume and intensity with each repetition. Doing it this way really gets the point across. Starting at the bottom of the first page. And with the other twain aloft they soared, one to the other called and praised the Lord. Holy is God, the Lord of Sabaoth. Holy is God, the Lord of Sabaoth. Holy is God, the Lord of Sabaoth. Behold his, etc. That's one way of offsetting the refrain of the song. The Sanctus is a coronation song. At Ascension, we celebrate Jesus rising from earth to assume a throne in heaven, where he sits awaiting the defeat of his remaining foes on earth. So celebrate the kingship of Christ in singing Martin Luther's Sanctus. Thanks for watching.